Wow. Talk about treasure hunting, huh?
Vale, la tapa esta, ¿ves? Esa, ¿no? La que están allá arriba.
Esa misma. Esa misma se puede usar. No sé, mira a ver si está golpeada. Scary shit, bro. Wow, scary shit. We begin. Guys, I can't stress enough how good this Coleman cooler is. That's not a paid sponsorship by any means. But the Coleman cooler for the win, baby. There she is. The beginning of part 4 of this restoration. Hopefully, if this doesn't take up, 6 years of content, we might have this started by the end of this video. We'll see. I don't know. I can't make no promises because I don't know. I know exactly what you know right now. So let's do this. She looks so pretty. Ay, qué lindo. We're starting to put all the other parts together. Actually, guys, more than the build of this engine, this is a 2-part series on why get a Coleman cooler. Because we're gonna put the whole engine on this poor cooler, bro. I know, guys, relax. At some point we're gonna do this right, alright? That's not how it goes, guys. He's just putting it on there because he wants to get this in there. Relax. Take a deep breath. We'll do this now. Remember, all this was also cleaned out really, really good, guys. Real thorough. You need one of these, guys. Mandatory to restore this. Alright. It's perfect. Actually, you know what? We should put some Metal Rescue on that stuff later so you guys can check that out too. See how that product works. I don't know. Let's see how I feel. We're putting her together, guys. I missed you. I really did. Alright, now you gotta make sure none of these are contaminated. All the ones that they have that little blue lock type, you can't have any oil on those things at all. If you look here, see that it also is telling us right there the torque. Let me see if I can get in there without messing up the shot. There you go. See that right there? Alright. So it's interesting because it has on one side you do it, one torque, and on the other side you do another. There's a little arrow showing us exactly what we need to do. So remember this part here. I'm not going to trust it for now, but for the purpose of just trying to get this thing going, we're going to know. I already along the way I've seen things that I'm going to change, but right now we just want to get it all together and see if we can make it go boom, 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 boom. So, alright, so let's start torquing this up, and I don't have to do more today because people think I'm not doing absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna have to be on video, which it's really not about me. That's why I don't care to be on camera. I don't need to. When I focus on boats and all that stuff, I don't need to be in the video. I don't really give a crap. I'm trying to focus on the task, on the product, depending on what's there more than me, So besides, I'm overweight and fat. Have you guys heard me breathe? Nah, it's just really I got a good mic. I really got a good mic. There's some guy that put that on the comment section. I was like, dude, what do you expect, bro? I'm fat and I got an accident like 20 years ago.
Houston, we have a problem. What's going on here, dude? Why does this look like that? That doesn't look right. Oh my god. Alright, well. Did this not sit right? What's going on here, dude? I'm gonna have to take this all apart after I just put it. Let me check and see what's going on here. So I had to take it back apart because obviously, but as you see here, it's nothing. So I should have, you know what, bring me the little trusty handbook, bro. See here, that, it comes out, so it would have been fine, you know, that's just there, but whatever, I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I'm working double now, so it's fine. Let's do it again. Alright. Just so you guys can see, the number 2 and the 3 are on the underside of this, okay? So it's one up top, we got 2. This is how we're gonna have to do them in order to torque, okay? Learn, I'm not gonna be every day by your side, bro. Alright? First time doing this, but I'm reading a book. The specs. Alright, just remember the torque is a little different. Remember, this arrow, okay, is 10 plus 2 Nm, and the other one is 7 plus 1, okay? I got them all ready to go. Remember, there's 2 bolts right here. The bolts are a little shorter on these 2, okay? So it's not going to be the same ones you're using here. So these are a little bit shorter. Alright, let's go take this off of the trusty cajina. Cajachina, I'm sorry. Cajina. What the hell is that? Cajachina, guys. That's the kind of roaster. Keeping people do a lot of pig roasting and stuff like that, especially in parties and the 24th of December, which is what we call Noche Buena. Alright. Ok. Vamos a meterle mano. ¿Qué más? Injector time. Alright, so we don't want to get any water in here. Alright. But we also do want to get any sand or anything that's accumulated in here. So, you know, I already got most of it out. I had a bunch of sand in there. I don't think it's because of the accident or when it fell. I think just, you know, with time, you know, that stuff gets in there. So I'm going to flush in. I'm going to put just plain water in here. Try to flush that out and again kind of tap it a little bit and see what comes out of here. I don't know. No, that didn't come out of here. No. I don't know what the hell that was, but it's kind of nasty. Alright, let's do this. Guys, we're putting some marine grease here. Starting to, let me get this part here. We got some parts coming on. Time. The compressor was making a scene. Gonna put a little bit more grease. At this point, guys, we have no screws left over, so it's looking good so far. I mean, if we have a couple screws missing, I'm sorry, or extra, you'll never know about it. No, but honestly, we haven't. But you still won't know about it. Well, maybe you will. Who knows? We'll see how funny I feel like doing. Alright, so I gotta check if we gotta torque that right now. I don't think so, but remember, the word of the day last video was to specs. Now, I don't know, we gotta find a word of the day for now. But I don't know a lot, but you know, I think this Coleman cooler is about to collapse. I think we should do like a mission that we should have a bunch of beers in there to celebrate, but to get to the beers you have to pick up the block by yourself. Wow, that'll be good. I don't know, what do you guys think? Smash a like if we should pull a beer out of that Coleman cooler. You know, but it probably got some ice in there too with the, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so all this I cleaned it up. Alright. Now, actually, you know what? I gotta get a new filter. I didn't even get a new filter yet for that, but that's whatever. That's nothing. The trusty little Mercury book is saying 23 pounds of torque. We have right here. Here's our part. There's 1, 2, 3 that are, what is that, integrated oil module screws, 10 M10 by 85, and there's one, the lower one, which is the 105. So, and it says up here 23. Alright, see that, friends? Damn, my nails already got dirty, dude. The torque time. There you go, to specs, guys. You see, sometimes he'll click it more than once, and you'll hold it there just to make sure the screw's not trying to, I'm sorry, the bolt is not trying to come back. So that's why he's double checking that. I know some people are like, you only need to click it once, blah blah blah. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna go ahead and tell him anything before he socks me across the head and tell me, who are you, bro? You know absolutely nothing. So, alright, so we need to install, what else do we need? We need to end, where's the other part? I gotta go bring it back. Oh, I got the spark plugs already for this too, so that's good. I got new spark plugs. These also, we'll have to get these now at our boat center. We got those parts over there with Fabulous Phil and Sean and Will. See, this part's gone. 100%. Something needs to be changed. That was probably in the impact. They call it in the book the pressure sensor. That's what it's known as. So, let me see. Down a little. So, definitely that took a spill. I'm gonna have to get this part also as well, because this is the crankshaft pressure sensor. These two. See this? So we'll get those new. Even though, who knows? Maybe this one might be fine. This is a problem now, guys. This is becoming a problem.
That thing is called the Schrader valve. It's $98. So the reason why is it's letting the air out of you right now.
Straight up. Straight up. Straight up.
Okay, so this was $98.
The pressure.
How much was this part right here? This one was another 54, another 98. Bro,
so far, nothing over 1,000. So we're talking about a pretty economical.
Bro, I swear, if this motor doesn't run, I'm gonna go ahead and make another video of me throwing it back to the same spot. I got the numbers.
I got the numbers.
So the supercharger's going on now. I think I'm gonna actually like put a hashtag on like a CrossFit magazine, you know, like on Instagram, because this cooler is really Doing a good job, guys. You know how those people like put the weight over their head and that little supercharger.
Ahí hay 4 tornillos.
Let me get. See. Ooh, those things are hot. Supercharger, baby, it's coming on. It had something there, look like a little sleeve, so it can just fall into, so you don't kill yourself. Thing's pretty heavy, but there's no task this little Coleman cooler can't come through, bro. Look at this. Look at this. This guy's been to war. This thing won't die, bro. Estoy vacilando la nevera. Te la va a tumbar. He's telling, he goes, bro, you're making fun of my stuff? And I go, no. I'm gonna jack that stuff. I'm gonna jack it when he's not looking. I'm gonna come in here and take that Coleman cooler. Best thing back here. Wow, guys, look how much it has already gone on. I mean, there's gonna be a point that we're gonna have to, you know, get a cherry picker and start putting it on here. So we'll move the stand over here. Here it is, the supercharger, which is this bolt here, 9. It's asking bolt torque. Okay, we're putting the injectors on the rail. Remember, we took these injectors to get professionally cleaned, so we completely had them cleaned. You know, professionally, somebody that we use down here locally. He has a machine and all that good ultrasound stuff and all that good stuff. Now we're putting these on, and you see, we got the other 4 that we're going to put on now. On the rail, everything on the rail is fine. Injectors look good. I don't think we're going to have any issues or problems with that, so little by little. Rodolfo's like, hey, listen, bro, I got a lot of stuff to do. He's doing some other stuff. He's doing a lower unit right now that it's kind of like an emergency job and stuff like that. So he's just basically giving me the blueprints. Hey, I want it done like this, like that, and you know, I'm doing it. It's gotta fit in. I had to put a little bit of grease on there, and now actually I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this holding this heavy camera, but you guys get the gist of it. I'm gonna do the rest. Put this on there. You know, I got the screws right here that I put them here for now, and we should have this rail up and going in a couple of minutes. See if I can capture this. There's a little, kind of like a little small rail right here that if you push the injector in too much, it's not going to slide in, okay? So if you don't capture that rail, see, let me see if I pull this out. You see that? I don't know if I can get it with this lens. Yeah, probably not, but it has to slide in there. If not, you won't be able to get it in. You won't be able to get this part in. So if you see that it's not going in, it's because you got to get it into that little, kind of like a little groove that it has to go in, okay? So that's your tip for the day. All 6 injectors are already installed. If you look here, I put a little bit of grease because these injectors, the salt water will eat them up with time. Especially like on the Optimaxes and stuff like that, you'll see these go bad. But they're on, nice and clean. Remember, guys, when you install this, there's a little groove on these injectors. If not, this won't come in. All right. So off to the next step. Let's do this. All right, I just put the rail here. Has 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3, and this goes nicely snug in here. Okay, you gotta push it down and you'll see it'll line up nice. And now I'm just gonna tighten these bolts, and our rail is on and our injectors are on, so we're getting there, guys, little by little. I'm telling you, this caja china is like, I mean, you know how sometimes like pharmaceutical companies, they give you así mismito. Yeah, you know, sometimes like a pharmaceutical company will go ahead and they'll make some type of drug so you can go ahead and lower your cholesterol, and then all of a sudden you have a hard on all day. And that's exactly what's happening here with this caja china. We're starting to realize that it can be used for multiple things. So, but whatever, we're doing it, you know. We're working with what we got. Permatex. All right. Dielectric grease. It's all here, everywhere in here. It's boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, dielectric grease time, guys. Let's do it. I'm not going to be able to do both, but at least I'm telling you what's going on, okay? So, just a little bit. Remember, these were professionally cleaned, so we should be good, but I'm just going to have some in there. Just a tid. Movable table. Igloo for the win, bro. It's like $55 at BJ's. Whatever. Just know when you're 400 pounds and you sit on a cooler and you're still, you know, not breaking stuff, getting embarrassed on the beach, this is why. You saw it here first. No, there's not a link in the description below. Relax, guys.
Bueno, me mande, bro, ¿qué pasa?
Oh!
Ay, mija, se me olvidó. ¿Qué?
She's finally off, guys. She's finally off the cooler. Now we're gonna get those covers because we bought those covers new. Both of them broke off. Esas son las piezas nuevas que compramos. Just my luck. The motor survives 100 feet of water and it just falls here and cracks to pieces. Good Lord. Oh yeah, I know, guys, I know. It looks bad, but it's not that bad. I know it looks bad, trust me, I know. But every now and then you gotta do stuff to get people riled up, right? A little bit of marine grease on the cap. Alright, let's get it on. Bam! Bam! My God, I didn't think I would see that day. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Warning. Warning. Not to specs. Alright, guys. We have a clamp that didn't make it through the beat down this thing got. So So we're putting one of the old school clamps that we have, right? So you don't know. Every now and then we have to go non-OEM. Dime.
7 tornillos. Sí, de aquellos que están allá.
Alright, so there's 7 screws here. 2, 4, 6, 7. These 3, 7 right here. We need this tool. Ow! Oh my God, these things are on fire. Tan caliente. Cuidado que tan caliente. It's on fire, dude. That 90-degree weather, man. Let me get over here just in case my baby decides to fall.
Quítame la tuerca esta de aquí, ¿no? Esta tuerca.
Yes.
Sí. Coge la...
So scared it's gonna fall off.
Dame la chiquita, me la trajiste.
Ahora te la traigo. The rails on where all the injectors are. Everything was cleaned out. I'm gonna put a little bit of dielectric grease in here now as well. Get some in there. I didn't get to put in there, but hello.
Hello, how you doing today, sir?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. I came across your videos on YouTube, and I see you kind of do restoration on, like, I guess, dinghies.
Yeah.
I just had a quick question. I know you probably have to see the actual boat, but I got a 10-seat Walker Bay flat bottom boat.
Okay. Is it an inflatable?
Yeah, it's inflatable.
Okay.
I was just wondering, typically, how much do you charge to retool it?
Like a 10-footer, does it have a console?
No, it don't have a console.
It doesn't have a console? The Hypalon is pretty expensive, man. You know, it might make sense to buy a new one, to be honest with you. It's probably about the same price, more or less, you know. The only thing is if you wanted to upgrade to like an 866 Hypalon, it might make more sense for you, you know.
How much is that? Like how much does?
So like you know, you probably around $3,600 for that size boat.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, do you because I see you also buy boats, and on one of the videos I seen you was trying to sell it to a guy there at that gas station.
Oh yeah, no, but I just do that messing around, man. I kind of like play a lot around with people, but yeah, look, if it's a good price, I'll buy them. But I mean, I get them for basically nothing when I get them, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna ask you. How much do you normally sell them? Because I know you probably just get them to flip them, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing a lot just for the content for the channel, you know. So, but look, I think, is it completely flat or anything or no?
Yeah, it's flat.
And do you know if it has a big leak? What's the issue?
Well, the guy who I brought it from said that it got to be patched here and there. I think mainly where you inflate it, where you put the air in.
Mm-hmm. Where are you located?
Right now, I'm located in Fort Myers, but the boat is at my sister's house in Miramar.
Oh, well, look, why don't you just have them to bring it over to the shop in Hialeah? We'll take a look at it. Just bring it to the shop. We'll take a look at it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, just bring it to the shop. If they're in Hialeah, in Miramar, that's not far from us. That's like not even half an hour.
Yeah. But, like, just in case if like, say, for instance, we have to go down that road where we have to replace the whole tube, like, do you have any boats that are available for sale?
Yeah, we'll have some. If you want to check out, we'll have some there.
And how much do you normally sell? Because I like the center console. I like the Nautica.
Dude, I got like 7-8 boats that if you want to take a look at, we could build it up. You know, I try to take care of people as much as possible, especially people that come and call through the channel. So,
right.
So if I got a couple, I got a couple boats that I already have in mind. But stop by with yours so we can check it out, and then we can go from there.
Okay, cool.
What's your name?
My name is Paul.
All right, Paul. Well, listen, you got my number. Just give me a call once you guys are going to pass by with the boat, and we'll take a look at it. And from there, you can see some of the boats that we have at the shop.
Okay, cool. Dale.
All right, Paul. Take care, man. Thanks for watching, bro.
All right, no problem.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Guys, I didn't want you guys to miss that, but business is business. Sorry about that. All right, it's on. Whoa! I just kicked the torque. That could have been a nightmare right there. This little torque, which comes right here. Seals are going in. Remember, we swapped that one out new, so that's a new one. No cayó bien, no se sentó ahí abajo. Didn't fall in right yet. There it goes. Here is what's holding. You see that little lip right there? Just that much before a catastrophe happens. You know what, guys? One thing you'll definitely learn about my channel is that no one, absolutely no one, no corporation, nobody ever will own my thinking on this channel. And I think that should be refreshing for a lot of you, you know? Because if you see something in a product, and you will see products, but if you see a product, it's because either they've sent it to me and I want to try it, or they send it to me and I like it. And I'll tell you I like it if I do, you know? That's a refreshing thing, a refreshing way to do business. I see it a lot of times that people go ahead and get commitments and stuff with products they don't believe in, you know? They're just trying to sell a product, and that's not cool. And then you try to go ahead and use the product as somebody who trusts that person, and you're like, dude, this sucks. And nothing is worse than that. So, alright, I'm not gonna record anymore because this thing's getting a little shaky, and I'm not liking this. Here's a little trick, guys. Alright, so we got the old seal, and we're using that to push in the new one. Okay? Alright, so see that? Voila! There you go. I had to take the supercharger back a little bit, so I took it off with specs. There you go. No, eso lo deja ahí, sí. Specs, baby. So here are the parts that we got from Boat Center. So remember these? Bam! Bam! Good Lord! Brand new 2016 Verado, perfectly tuned. Never had issues. No signs of anywhere. Brand new, not even broken in. I'm just kidding, guys. Hey, relax, bro. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna sell this, alright? You'd be surprised what I'm gonna do with this. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. That's it. We got this one here, and we got the other one. Alright, I'm getting screamed at, guys. I'm getting screamed at. Alright, there's another part I forgot to talk to you guys about. You guys need an outdoor cooker. Okay, this thing is especially designed so. Do you see the ergonomics here? Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. You're cleaning it. You know, everything is good, but dude, it's just, you see that? It doesn't even let it come out easy, so it's safe. It can't come back to your face, break your nose. You don't need to wear your safety mask, gear, nothing. So I don't know where you can get them, guys. This is an old one. I mean, we've been using this for years. So I look between your Coleman cooler, your caja china, and this outdoor cooker. I think you guys are I mean, this step close to opening up a shop. First cap back on. Just put in the other cap now. There it is. Okay, it's on. I don't know, guys. Hey, comment below if there's a tool for this, because we had to do it manually, and we kind of thought that it should be easier than what it was. So comment below if you guys know if there's a special tool for these. Hose is on, okay? Goes from here. Okay, this is right here. It's gonna go there. But this hose, see that? It's kind of messed up here. When it actually broke that area, it kind of broke the hose too. So I'm gonna get this hose. I'm gonna swap it out. I'm gonna put a new one. Alright, so I thought I cleaned this, and I just started looking at it more, and I see that there's still sand in here, dude. Especially back here. You see that kind of like sand on the other side of this? So I'm gonna have to reflood this a couple times and clean it and dry it and clean it and dry it. You know, I mean, the part's good. It got a little bit of rash here. One of those sensors were messed up, but nothing to, I mean, that hose right there, I'll have to swap it out, you know. But I think this will be the last thing that I do for today. Here we have a nightmare scenario if we don't catch it. Look at this, guys. It had sand all inside here. Ahí. Now I gotta figure out if I gotta buy this whole part, which I'm not really looking forward to it, or if I can just glue this back on. I won't even know what glue to use. But there's sand, there's debris, there's anything that can just ruin a motor is in there. So the Mercury engineers, hopefully they watch this video and not dislike it. Hopefully they go ahead and just re-engineer this so they can make these Verados sink friendly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yep, that's a huge problem. Huge problem. Thank goodness I caught it. That would have been a huge problem. I mean, I'm just going to have to get this part. Hopefully maybe I can find a used one somewhere. I'll get on Craigslist, offer up. I'll see if somebody has some parts for this. See if I can find a new one, or a good used one. Enséñamelo, okay? Alright. See that? See that, guys? Look at that. See? That would have been the destruction of Black Betty's engine, bro. Alright friends, here's where we're at. Obviously we're on eggshells leaving this like this, but it is what it is. If she survived this far and 100-foot drop trying to land on some lionfish, then it is what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can get this whole part here. I mean, this doesn't matter right here, you see? It's great. We gotta get this little hose. I gotta get this sensor. I'm just gonna swap out all these sensors here, which are the ones that are right here. Okay? This one here too. So this one, this, swap them all out. Might as well probably get this one out here too. You know? Just to get them out of the way. Alright guys, I think we got it, dude. I think we got it, yeah. The only thing, he doesn't have this right here. I'm trying to get that too. They want 110 bucks for that, just that, for a hose, 110 bucks. So, ponlo ahí en el piso para que vamos a verlo así. Alright. There we go. This is what we took off because there was sand all over it, so I think it's gonna work out, guys. I think it's gonna work out. Yeah. See, that's it. We got it, guys. 60 bucks. So we got this part, and we got a sensor. That's good too. Hey guys, man. Oye, dile que tú has visto el video. He says he saw the video online, and I'm like, yeah, I had the thing, and he saw the video and stuff.
Yeah, I saw a video online.
Isn't that crazy, guys?
So funny, that video.
Isn't that crazy, guys? Look, what a small world, huh? Look at him. Look, guys. He hooked it up, 60 bucks, and now we're one step closer to get that Verado in the water. So he sent the picture to his friends right now. It happens, man. They're like, oh shit, this guy is the guy who took it out of the water. So I'll tell you, this is a community event, bro. Everybody wants to see this motor go. Mercury, I don't know where you're at, bro. Why ain't you hitting me up, Mercury? Where you at, Mercury? So let's do an initial assessment. So in the impact, oh, actually not the impact, but at some point, I guess bringing it back, this had gotten damaged. You see right here? We lost this sensor, which I already got new. I already got hit up. If you guys remember when I went up to Boat Center, I got these parts new. They're very expensive. A lot of the sensors on us, but so I got a lot of the sensors new. Okay. Now this is the one that we had to remember. We had to take this off from here because on the back of it, it had sand, and that's a huge problem. Sand gets into that, you're done. Okay. This one is all cleaned up. I'm thinking that maybe these are better, okay, than these here. Now, if you notice, I mean, you can't really tell there, but if you look here, you can see a little bit of rust. You don't see much rust. It's just dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some Formula 88. I'm going to clean this. Not on my... I'm going to do it in the garbage can because my wife will kill me if I do it on this table, even though this table like needs replacing. Just getting it really nice and cleaned up. Rodolfo said that I won't find it. He said no, and he kind of had a point because I went to some guy today and he had a dead motor, but he didn't want to give it up because he's like, nah, I don't want to part it out, blah, blah, blah. I'll sell you the whole motor. I was like, dude, that defeats the whole purpose of what I'm trying to do here. So let's let that degreaser eat all that oil so we can get it nice and cleaned up, and then we'll go ahead and go back to Rodolfo's. Actually, it's really going to be tomorrow, but I'm going to make it seem like it's today. Wink, wink. Wow. Talk about treasure hunting, huh?
usaba esta, ¿ves? Esa, ¿no? La que están allá arriba.
Esa misma. Esa misma se puede usar. No sé, mira a ver si está golpeada. Scary shit, bro. Wow, scary shit. Voy acá. That is awesome. Boom. Tranquilo, ahora voy para allá. What do you guys think?
Esas van aquí a la tapa.
Ok, la tapa de la válvula. Tiene eso. Tiene como una curvita esa.
Una T.
Una U. Sácame esa la necesito.
Mira, búscame ahí alguna pinza. En donde está el colí, en el centro del colí.
Esto mismo.
Ok.
Cuidado. Dale. Se lo estoy grabando para el cliente, para que sepa. How epic is this, huh?
Vamos a usar la manguera esta completa. Me la saco de aquí.
Sí, sácala completa, ya. Ya, yo puedo aprovechar con eso. Ok, tira para acá. Perfect. I've been needing this right here. We got it, bro. We got it. See, how cool is that story? Let me lower this air conditioning a little bit. How cool is that story? I'm searching, I'm looking, I'm turning over rocks, I'm looking, I'm finding, I'm doing everything I can to do that. I got people that are doubting me. I got people that are purposely trying to avoid the situation because they're scared. They don't want to be involved because they know that, they can take a hit. But I'm not going to give up on this. Why? Because I think it's the right thing to do. So, and I think it's right, and I'm going to go ahead and fight and do it. So, I got lucky. I found a dead motor on the top. Well, you guys saw it. I mean, listen, if I don't put all this stuff the way it's happening, you guys wouldn't believe none of this shit. None of it. So, I think that's what makes this particular find and experience and story extra special. That's why I get kind of frustrated when people don't want to take the ride with me. Look at that. Look at that. My phone just did a somersault. And I caught it with 2 fingers. Yeah! Yeah! All right. Computer's on. This is one of the parts we needed to get. No, esa es la misma. Se ve un poco diferente. You guys to see this, because there's a Rendova restoration that I have not put on my channel that a very good friend of mine is PG, who does fiberglass work. He moved to Iowa, and I helped him with his. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how good this stuff is. This stuff is extremely good. Okay, preséntalo, entonces se tiene que, you have to spray this on. This is the activator. There you go. Come on, dude, focus. Why are you not focusing? Okay. Dale. Vamos. Ya debe de coger. It's almost like that thing just welds on plastic. It's incredible. On anything. It fills gaps too. So I'll tell you, when I first saw it used, let me see if I can get a, come on guy.
¿El tiempo de demora en secar?
Ya, eso está seco. It dries immediately. Incredible stuff. Si quiere darle darle un poquitico más cuerpo, yeah, we're just gonna fill it up a little bit better. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna get this part eventually new, like this. I'll get a used part, but it's gonna be better. Let's see, guys. We're gonna see if this wiring harness matches up exactly the same. Here it is. Alright, Pro CA. Alright, that's what it's called. It says medium gap filling. This is the glue, and this is the Pro activator. Dude, this stuff is awesome. Look how it literally almost welded this thing. See that? Now it won't come off from there. I mean, I can literally pull the engine over and it won't come off. It's really strong stuff, good stuff. Every day you learn something new. I'll tell you, if you have, but one of the tricks, you gotta keep it in the refrigerator, because if not, it'll run out on you. Trying to see if the harness will work. That'll be a shame if it's not the same one, or if we can't get it to work. I think we're fine, but Corrosion X. So this right here wasn't on the harness that they gave me, so we're pulling it off of the old harness that was sunk. So the good thing about it is that's a plug that's separate, so worst case scenario, I won't get taxed so hard. You know, we're gonna see if this one, I don't know, maybe it might have survived, who knows, we'll find out. Guys, you guys are gonna find out exactly with us. I mean, you're seeing it as it's happening. It's obviously something that we don't do every day, but we're doing it, so, and we're pretty optimistic that this is gonna start up, and you know, tarrebe. Alright, now he's moving the cables to the other side.
Allí hay unos tornillitos que son chiquitos. En la caja grande aquella. Esto puede ser. Esto.
¿Qué llave te hace falta?
Aquí la tengo.
Alright, we've hit a little snag because the harness is not exactly the same. It's an older harness. So whatever, we're going to try to figure out, see if it'll work. See, the other harness didn't have this here. So, I don't know. It's an older harness. But we're going to try to work with what we got. And then worst case scenario, we got to get a harness. But, we'll see. Let's see. And the spark plugs. Alright. The spark plugs are going in. Stop raining, which is nice. Stop raining, so that's really, really nice. It is so hot and moist out here. It's the beginning of June, guys, and it's 90-degree days already out here in Miami. Guys, look at this. We're almost done. Whoa, this is the broken one. This is the good one. Good one. Broken one. Good one. So let me go ahead and start wiping these down for him because they're a little dirty. And the coils are finally put on. Alright guys, remember the two on the bottom are brand new. Those are the ones that were actually the two up top that they got damaged in the, I guess, when we were taking it out of the water at the ramp. How cool is that, huh? Just remember those days, man. Just think back and remember that day. People, the very first video were like, you're a bunch of idiots. I said it on the first video, we'll come back and get it. And we did. Just like I'm saying now, it's going to start and we're going to put it on a boat. And wait until I wrap my rib. I'm going to wrap an entire rib. Everybody in the world's going to know this boat and this engine. This guy's a beast, bro. He's not just a good mechanic, he's a great guy, which is important, man. That's it. We have come a long way, guys. We both have appointments to go to now, so we're gonna have to end it here. But listen, it's there, guys. You see that? We've come a long way. We still gotta figure out the harness. We have this one here, but it didn't line up and it didn't match up, guys, so you know, it is what it is. We're working with what we got. We've been fortunate, some of you guys have helped. And Rodolfo, eres un bestia. Thank you, guys. We are out of here and the restoration continues.